I think what's interesting, and I find great hope in the fact that Jesus in his model prayer says to us, be cognizant of who you're talking to. Our Father. Now, for those of us who've been in Christianity, that's not earth-shattering. No one, when I said our Father, gasped, how dare he? But this is not a common practice amongst the Jews, especially of this day. You are saying, I am equal with the Son of God. In other words, I am equal with God. Anybody else getting a little nervous now? When you say, our Father, you're saying, I have equal rights with God, the Son. There's a reason why Jesus gives illustrations of prayer afterwards, because they were like, whoa, wait a minute. First of all, no one just walks up and says, you're my Father and you're going to listen to me. We have to make sacrifice. Now, there's some ways in which this is done. That's why we have a priest. And Jesus comes in and says, if you want me to teach you how to pray, you need to have the right what? Perspective. I will tell you this right now. I am so exhausted and I'm so tired of reading books on prayer that do nothing but make me feel guilty. I'll tell you what, guilt never works on me. You want to try and guilt me? I will do the exact opposite every time. And it's not right and it's not good, but that's who I am. But you want to motivate me with love? I will run through a brick wall for you. Because love is that powerful. In love, Jesus laid down his life. He was not guilted by the Father. He was not shamed by the Father. He was not pressured by the Father. No greater demonstration of love than what Jesus says, I laid my life down. And then when people come around me and say, to that God, I'm going to pray, and you make me feel guilty if I don't, something's off. Something's wrong. He opens it up and says, guys, when you pray, understand the perspective that you have. He's your Father. That's who you're talking to. It's a perspective. He's gone through and removed the religion. He's gone through and removed the repetition, which is pagan. And then he says, this is the man who is connected to you like a connection you have nowhere else. By the way, he has to be clear. In heaven, our Father in heaven. Not just any Father, but the Father who resides over the universe.
Thank you for listening. Today's reminder is from John Moffitt, pastor of Grace Reformed Church in Spring Hill, Tennessee. Everyday Grace is a listener-supported podcast. If you would like to help support our ministry, please visit theocast.org/give.